everyone. Welcome back to Miss English YouTube channel, where conversations are deep, but our life choices, not so much.
Speak for yourself, Mia. I made a very deep choice this morning. I chose between cereal and leftover pizza for breakfast. That's philosophy.
Yeah, the philosophy of poor digestion. Anyway, today's episode is about something that affects everyone, whether you're scrolling TikTok or still figuring out how to open a Facebook account.
That's right. Today we're talking about the generation gap.
Dun dun dun!
Ah, yes, that beautiful invisible wall between back in my day and okay, boomer.
Exactly. The eternal war between why are your jeans so tight and why are your jeans so loose?
Jeans aside, every generation thinks the next one has lost its mind. My grandpa once told me he doesn't trust people who don't carry handkerchiefs.
Wait, people actually used handkerchiefs, like actual cloth you blow your nose in and then put back in your pocket?
Yeah, and somehow we're the unhygienic generation.
Okay, boomer, grandpa.
So Mia, let's start with the classic line. Back in my day,
Oh God, yes. That's how every guilt trip begins. Back in my day, we walked 10 miles to school.
in the snow, uphill, both ways, barefoot.
And then somehow also had straight A's, 3 jobs, and a perfect marriage.
And we're like, sir, I can barely microwave noodles without setting off the smoke alarm.
Exactly. My mom still thinks working from home means I'm just watching Netflix with a laptop open.
My dad calls TikTok that ticking app.
Oh my God, Jake. My aunt does the same. She's like, Beta, stop wasting time on TikTok. I'm like, that's a mint, not an app.
At least she's keeping things fresh, literally.
The biggest gap has got to be technology. Boomers and gadgets are like cats and water.
True. My mom once called me in a panic because her laptop froze. I told her to close the window. She literally closed the actual window.
That's adorable. My dad once tried to use Siri but ended up yelling, "Hello, Siri," like he was talking to his neighbor across the street.
I swear they think the louder they talk, the more the phone understands.
Yes? Like, Google Maps can't hear you, Mom. Stop shouting left turn.
And don't even get me started on social media.
Oh yes, boomers on Facebook are a whole vibe.
Every post ends with, "Good morning, everyone. Have a blessed Tuesday." Even if it's Thursday.
And the photos, taken at weird angles, blurry, and somehow all involve food or flowers.
And long captions like, "Enjoying tea after cleaning the veranda." Okay, thanks for the life update, Aunt Karen.
Meanwhile, Gen Z's captions are just,
Exactly. 3 emojis, no explanation.
my grandma once commented, "Amen," on my meme post. I don't even know what she was blessing.
Let's talk about music. Oh boy, the battlefield of generations.
Yes, every older person thinks their music was real music.
My dad's like, our songs had meaning. Meanwhile, his favorite track was literally Who Let the Dogs Out.
Exactly. My mom says today's songs are just noise. I'm like, Mom, your generation gave us disco. Calm down.
I played her Billie Eilish once and she said, "Why is she whispering? Is she okay?"
Oh my God, my uncle said the same. Does she need help? Should we call someone?
And then they start dancing to their songs like they're winding up a toy robot.
True. Meanwhile, Gen Z dances look like interpretive yoga.
Okay, the real confusion, slang.
Yes, every generation has their own secret code.
My dad once asked me what yeet means. I told him it's like throwing something with passion. So now he goes around saying, "I yeeted the trash today."
Oh no. My mom once said, "This dinner is bussin', right?" I nearly dropped my fork.
Stop!
She also said, "No cap," after. I was like, Mom, you're wearing a hat.
Older people using Gen Z slang feels illegal.
Agreed. And when we try to understand their slang, it's just as bad. My grandpa called something the bee's knees. I thought he was describing an actual insect.
Right? Or cat's pajamas. Like, why are animals so fashionable in their slang?
Fashion-forward fauna.
You know what else defines the generation gap? How we communicate.
Totally. Boomers love phone calls. Gen Z loves voice notes. Millennials just text and ignore replies.
Facts. My dad gets offended if I don't answer a call within 2 rings.
Same. Meanwhile, I panic when someone does call me. I'm like, why are you calling? Is someone dead?
Exactly. If it's not a meme, an emoji, or a text that starts with, "Hey," I'm not emotionally ready.
And don't forget punctuation anxiety. A boomer text ends with a period. It feels like they're mad.
Yes. Okay. Why are you threatening me, Mom?
Meanwhile, Gen Z sends, "Oh, cake," with too many emojis. Like, pick an emotion.
Let's talk lifestyle. Boomers worked 9 to 5. Gen Z works online at 2 a.m. with snacks.
Right? My mom wakes up at 6 a.m. like it's a spiritual ritual. I wake up at 6 p.m. by accident.
And they don't get the concept of burnout. They're like, you're tired? You sit at a computer all day.
Exactly. And I'm like, yes, mother. Mentally, I've climbed Mount Everest 10 times today.
Also, they think side hustle means we're lazy. Yeah, no, it means I'm broke in 5 creative ways.
My dad's version of self-care was mowing the lawn. Mine is scrolling TikTok for 3 hours while eating Doritos.
Same. I call it digital meditation. Even entertainment's changed. Boomers watch 3 TV channels. We have 300 plus streaming apps and still say, there's nothing to watch.
Exactly. They waited a whole week for the next episode. We can't wait 10 seconds for Netflix to load.
And don't forget, they had real toys. We had fidget spinners.
And now we have VR. Soon, our grandparents will think we're possessed. Why is the boy punching the air in goggles?
Because Grandma, I'm fighting virtual zombies. Older generations were all about stability. 1 job for life, 1 phone for 10 years.
And 1 hairstyle forever.
True. Meanwhile, we switch jobs, phones, and hair colors every 6 months.
Exactly. They call it unstable. We call it personal growth.
They believe in saving. We believe in surviving.
Facts. My mom's like, when I was your age, I already had a house. I'm like, when you were my age, avocados cost 2 cents.
And therapy was just walking it off.
Right? We say, I'm in therapy. They say, why? What's wrong with you?
Everything, Mom. Everything's wrong. And that's okay.
Fashion's another battlefield.
Oh yes, my dad still wears socks with sandals like it's a personality trait.
My mom refuses to accept ripped jeans. You paid money for holes? Yes, mother. It's called style trauma. And we look at their old photos like, why were shoulder pads a thing? Or perms. Everyone looked like a disco poodle.
Meanwhile, Gen Z brings back 2000s fashion, like low-rise jeans. The rest of us are like, please no.
We fought that war already.
Okay, here's a fun one. How each generation complains.
Oh yes, boomers. This generation has no discipline.
Millennials, this economy is killing us.
Gen Z. I have anxiety because Mercury is in retrograde.
And Gen Alpha? My iPad is lagging.
We're doomed, Jake.
Yeah, but at least our Doom will have good Wi-Fi.
Okay, jokes aside, the generation gap isn't always bad.
True. Every generation brings something new. Boomers taught us hard work. Millennials taught us hustle. Gen Z taught us boundaries. And memes.
Yes, and the older generation gave us structure. We gave them Netflix passwords.
See? Balance.
Honestly, the gap just shows how fast the world changes and how hilarious we are trying to keep up.
Exactly. The key isn't to argue. It's to learn from each other. Like, my grandpa doesn't understand TikTok, but he knows how to fix literally anything.
Meanwhile, I can make a PowerPoint look like a Marvel trailer. That's talent too.
We just need to stop roasting each other and start sharing knowledge, memes, and maybe snacks.
Especially snacks. World peace through nachos.
All right, Mia, quick game before we wrap up. I'll say something, and you tell me which generation does it better.
Let's go!
Music?
Oldies win? No one can beat Queen or ABBA.
True. Okay, slang?
Gen Z, 100%. Its giving is poetry.
Agreed. Fashion?
Honestly, Gen X had their moments, but Gen Z revived cargo pants, so minus points.
Fair. Technology?
Us, obviously. Boomers can't even find the Bluetooth button.
Facts. Parenting?
Boomers were stricter, millennials are chill. Gen Z parents will probably ask their kids for life advice.
Right. Honey, should I post this reel or not?
All right, everyone, that's all for today's episode, The Generation Gap.
Where we learned that no matter the age, everyone's a little confused and a lot dramatic.
But that's what makes life fun. So call your parents, text your kids, and maybe teach your grandma what a meme is.
And teach your dad that buffering doesn't mean the Wi-Fi's thinking.
Thank you for hanging out with us, guys.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel for more fun videos.
Or as boomers would say, Tell your friends about this wonderful program.
We'll be back next week with another topic that'll make you laugh, cringe, and maybe question your life choices.
Until then, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Stay weird, stay connected, and respect your elders, but also teach them how to screenshot.
Bye, everyone. Peace out.